We are in the middle of a shift as big as the Industrial Revolution itself. For decades, running a business meant plugging into the grid and paying whatever bill arrived at the end of the month. You had no control. But today, that model is broken. With rising tariffs, grid instability, and global pressure to decarbonize, sticking to the old way isn't just non green, it's risky business strategy. Welcome to the Trade My Carbon Learning Hub. Today, we aren't just talking about saving the planet. We're talking about securing your company's future through renewable energy. We're going to look at the full picture: generation, efficiency, and the financial tools that make it possible. When people hear renewable energy, they usually just think of solar panels on a roof. And while solar is fantastic, it's only one piece of the puzzle. For a modern business, energy transition means a mix. It might mean wind energy if you have open land. It might mean biomass if you're in agriculture. Or, increasingly, it means hybrid systems combined with battery storage. Imagine having a battery system that stores cheap solar power during the day and deploys it during peak hours when grid rates are highest. This is peak shaving, and it saves massive amounts of money. The technology has matured. The question is no longer, does it work? In fact, the question is, which mix is right for my facility? Now, the biggest barrier we hear about is always cost. You might be thinking, this tech sounds great, but I can't afford a massive infrastructure overhaul. This is where you need to look at the data. For example, take a look at our Guide to Solar Financing for SMEs available on the Learning Hub. We use solar as the primary example because the financing model is so mature, but the principles apply broadly. Whether it's solar, wind, or efficiency upgrades, the market has shifted. You have green loans with preferential interest rates. You have OPEX models where you pay zero upfront. The financial sector wants to fund these projects because they are low risk and high yield. If you read through that guide, you'll see that most renewable projects today are cash flow positive from year one. You aren't spending money, you're swapping a high, unpredictable electricity bill for a lower fixed loan payment. And here's the piece most businesses miss. In the old economy, energy was an expense. In the new economy, energy can be an asset. When you switch to renewables, you generate carbon credits. These are certificates that prove you reduced emissions. Large corporations and governments need these credits to meet their regulatory goals, and they will pay you for them. This is exactly what we facilitate at Trade My Carbon. We help you verify your renewable consumption and sell those credits. Suddenly, your energy infrastructure isn't just powering your machines, it's generating a secondary income stream. The era of passive energy consumption is over. You have the option to generate your own power, control your costs, and trade your carbon savings. Don't get overwhelmed by the options. Start with financing. Understanding the numbers is the first step to freedom from the grid. Head over to trademycarbon.com Learning Hub. You can download the financing guide we mentioned to see how the numbers stack up and browse our other resources on different renewable technologies. Invest in your independence today, and let's build a cleaner, more profitable future together.